So we are going to practice full primary series, still with some modifications because I'm going to try to finish at 6. So we'll see how that goes. Come in front of your mat. Place your toes together, heels are slightly apart, hands are next to the body, close your eyes and let's feel the body out. So first feel all 10 toes, maybe raise them up from the mat and then place them back on the mat one by one. And then growing taller, see how your knees are, making them soft, and then to the lower back, spine growing straight until the crown of the head that has a little thread that's pulling you towards the sky. Activating bandhas, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha, and Ujjayi breathing. Equal inhale, equal exhale. Open your eyes. Surya Namaskara A, 4 rounds. Inhale, hands up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, looking at the navel. Inhale, straighten spine, look forward. Exhale, step back to Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows 90 degrees. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, hips up and back, staying down, facing dog or any other pose you wish. Keep breathing. Relax your shoulders, fingers are spread. Think about how are the whole hand supporting your shoulders, all the fingers, all the palms, both the palms. And you spread some weight between your hands so it's equally distributed. Keep breathing. Exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands. Inhale, walk between the hands, straighten spine. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, come all the way up. Hands to the sky, look up. Exhale, Samastiti. Let's go again. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Keep your belly in as you go down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep breathing 5 breaths here, or maybe lowering your knees to all fours or a child's pose. Choose what makes sense to you today. Keep a little micro bend in your knees, legs, hips distance, hands, shoulder distance. Keep breathing, lengthening the sides of your core in any pose you are right now. And when you're ready, going back to downward facing dog, bend the knees. With an inhale, walk back to the front, straighten spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, Samastiti, equal standing. Let's go again. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Mahabandha, all 3 bandhas active. Next exhale, bend the knees, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands over there. Exhale, Samastiti. And fourth round on your own. Surya Namaskar D. Bend your knees. Inhale, hands up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, knees go straight. Inhale, straighten spine, look front. Exhale, step back, knees on the mat, elbows 90 degrees. Inhale, open your heart, relax shoulders. Exhale, hips up and back, looking at the knees. Inhale, right leg to the front, hands come up, look up. Exhale, back to Chaturanga Dandasana, push down. Inhale, open your heart. And exhale, hips up. Inhale, left leg to the front, Virabhadrasana A, look up. Exhale, back to Chaturanga Dandasana, looking at the mat. Inhale, open your heart, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep breathing. Wherever you are, any movements coming to you, allow your body to do this. Yoga is healing practice. It's for you to move and breathe, connecting the breath with the movement and seeing what's the situation in the body, in the brain, calming the mind, activating the body. And then from downward facing dog, bend the knees. Inhale, come to the front, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, only hands come up. Exhale, Samastiti. Let's go again. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right leg, Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left leg, Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Staying here, keep breathing, or any other pose. Or force, cat and cow. In a cat and cow, with an inhale, you curve the back. Exhale, you round the back. Also Vinyasa. Vinyasa means to move and to settle. Slowly finding your way back to downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look between the hands, and with an inhale, come to the front, straighten. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Exhale, all the way up. And the third round on your own. sharp. Samastiti. Jump hips distance, hands on your hip, Padangusthasana. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Grab the big toes with two peace fingers. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, forward fold. Stay here, keep breathing. Good. Find some room between your ears and your shoulders. Folding from the hips. Pelvic floor muscles active, belly in. Inhale, straighten spine, let go from the toes. Exhale, slide the hands under your feet, Padahastasana. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, forward fold. Stay here, keep breathing. Massaging your wrists a bit. Still finding room for the shoulders. Inhale, straighten spine, let go from the hands. Exhale, hands to hips, chin to chest. Inhale, come up vertebra by vertebra. Exhale, palms together, toes together. Inhale, step the right leg behind you, Utthita Trikonasana. Open the hands, turn yourself facing to the back wall. Inhale, straighten your spine. Exhale, allow the front hand to lead you into triangle pose. Look up, keep breathing. Good. Beautiful. See that the heels are somewhat on the same line. Feel the lengthening of the side and opening of the hips. Function over form. Like in architecture. Building the body. Sketching the body. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, turn to the other side. Knee. Inhale, straighten spine. Exhale. Your hand is pulling you into the pose. Hips stay open and look up. Beautiful. Paravreta Trikonasana. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, turn to the wall again. Square your hips. Inhale, back hand raises up. Exhale, the back hand comes to the front foot, twisting the body. Now you can look over the shoulder, keep the hand on the hip, or raise it up towards the sky. Keep breathing. Good. The dance of Ashtanga. Your thighs are turning towards each other. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come up. Windmill your hands to the other side. Square your hips. See that there's room for them. And exhale, twisting to the other side. Using the inhale for straightening the back and exhale for twisting. Use the same hand position for your this side. Belly in, allowing the organs to get massaged with a twist. Thigh muscles active. Exhale, look down. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, find your way back in front of the mat to Samastiti, equal standing. Utthita Konasana. Exhale, step the right leg further away back and turn yourself facing the back wall again. Inhale, straighten your spine and exhale, bend the front knee, elbow on the thigh, and the left hand comes over your head. Palm is watching the crown, and you are watching the palm. the edge of the back foot is on the mat, if the heel is on the mat. Exhale it down. Inhale, come up. And exhale, turn to the other side. Heels are on the same line, straighten the spine. Exhale, bend the front knee, elbow on the thigh, and the other hand comes over your head the same way. Keep breathing, making a straight line from the heel to your fingers or any other version of this pose that feels good to practice today. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, turn facing the wall again. Parvrita Pasakhanasana. Place the back knee on the mat and elbows come twisting over the front thigh. Inhale, straighten back. Exhale, look up. You can stay here or raise the back knee up if you wish. If the back knee is up, core muscles strong. Feel the thigh and the core that's holding you up there. Refrain from collapsing on your thigh with your elbow. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come up, windmill to the other side. Let's set up the pose same way. This will ensure that we have square hips. Exhale, twist. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, twist. And now pick the version that makes sense for you in this pose on the last side as well. Breathe. Either the knee is on the mat or it's up. We are still keeping the body up with the core muscles. Yoga is a strengthening and stretching practice. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, find your way back to the front, Samastiti Prasarita series. Exhale, step the right leg behind you, turn yourself facing to the window. Toes looking slightly inward, hands on the hips. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, forward fold, bringing the hands between the legs on the mat. Inhale, straighten the spine, body weight comes forward, knees are micro bent, and breathe, allowing you to fold from the hips. Keep your belly in. You can move with the hands as far behind between your legs as you want to, so that the palms stay all the way on the mat. The wrists, fingers, they're still there. Having a little stretch as well. Keep your pelvic floor muscles active. Belly inward, inhale, straighten spine. Exhale, hands on hips, chin to chest. Inhale, come up vertebrae by vertebrae. Head is the last one. Hands on a T position next to you. And then exhale, hands back on the hips. Elbows look behind you. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, come to 90 degrees. Elbows stay looking to the sky. You can stay here. Few breaths. If you wish to go further on the forward fold, have a micro bend in the knees and go more forward bend or malasana. Give attention. And then chin to chest, inhale, coming up vertebra by vertebra, hands to T. Exhale, grab your fingers behind you, interlacing them, open your heart, and then exhale, forward fold, allow the hands to fall over your head, palms are facing each other. If it feels nice, you can even push your palms together. See what happens. Listening to your body, your inner teacher. I'm just facilitating this class. The real teacher who knows what's best for you is inside of you. Chin to chest, coming up vertebra by vertebra. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Grab the big toes with your peace fingers. Thumb is against the index finger. Inhale, open the heart, and exhale, forward fold again, keeping your elbows looking to the sky. Having this lengthening for the shoulders. Stretching. Good job. Inhale, straighten spine. Exhale, hands to hips, chin to chest. Inhale, come up vertebra by vertebra. And exhale, come back in front of the mat, palms in front of your heart. Parshvattanasana, bring the hands behind you, grabbing your elbows or hidden namaste. Step the right leg behind you. And exhale, turn yourself facing to the back walls. For your hips, open your heart. And then exhale, keeping the hips straight as you go down as far as it feels comfortable without moving your hips. Keep breathing. Intense side stretch. See where is the pose right now, where do you feel it the most? If you switch something, does the feeling travel somewhere else? For example, on the side of the thigh. Chin to chest, inhale slowly up. Switch the position of holding the elbows and exhale, turn yourself back facing me. Square the hips one more time. Inhale, open. And exhale, forward fold. Keeping the hips as they are. Using the inhales to lengthen the spine and exhales to bring the same straight spine more downward. Mari pyöritään uusit värvät rohkeamot seurattamaan ja astu jalka hyvästi meidän puolella luovuttaa tälle ruumiin ja lyhää sankaa. Voit niin, tuli. Nice. And then chin to chest, inhale slowly up. Exhale, let go from the hands, shake them, and come in front of the mat. You can do either Vrksasana or Vikita Hasta Parangusthasana. Take your big toe off the right foot in front of you and breathe. Or keep holding your knee, breathe. Good job. Anything you see happening in the room, you can be inspired by it or thrown off. But anything that feels inspiring, you can do. Exhale, open the hip, either keep holding the toe or the knee. Beautiful, good. Strong, loud breath. For concentration, thoughts coming to the head, breathe louder. Inhale, leg back to the center, hands on the hips, hold the leg. And then bring it down. Other side, same thing. Whatever modification you did, either holding the toe, the belt, the knee, bent leg or no, do the same. Exhale, open the hip. Keep breathing. You can use a mantra Saha whenever you need full concentration. With an inhale, think to yourself Sa. Exhale, think to yourself Ha. Inhale back to the center. Straighten and stay. Exhale, bring it back. Ardha Pada, Paschimottanasana or something like that. Ardha Pada Padmottanasana, yes, so half lotus, forward fold. If you are practicing half lotus, you're going to bring the heel as up as it feels comfortable and see that the knee is looking down. If the knee looks up a lot, then let's do a modification. If it looks down, you can bring the right hand from back, holding your other hand or the toe, and then from here, staying here or going to a forward fold. So you choose. I will do the modification. Flex your ankle and place it on the bent knee, like in Utkatasana or a chair pose, and breathe. The flexed ankle keeps the knee safe. Beautiful, Mira. Breathe. Good job. Always knowing yoga is not a competition. The other students are for inspiration. Sometimes to do something more challenging, sometimes to allow myself to rest. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, let's switch. So wherever you were, you're going to do the same. Or at least try. And then see what happens. Knowing that there's different benefits in different versions, but there's also always benefits. And to keep this momentum going, Utkatasana straight away. Belly in, ribs kissing each other, tailbone towards the mat. Reducing the curve in the back. Vinyasa. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. And inhale, open your heart. And exhale, hips up and back. Step the right leg to the front, Virabhadrasana A. Inhale, hands up. Looking up, and you're going to stay here. Good, beautiful warriors, everyone. Hips are straight. People know what they're doing. Good job. Keep breathing. Anytime the balance seems to go off, take it as a hint. What does the body want to tell me? Does it want to tell me to breathe louder, or does it want to tell me to switch the position for the legs? Inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, turn to the other side. Now, for squaring the hips, you would need to move the legs more to the side. And then look up. We always move, usually if possible, from the back leg. So the back leg will move according to the pose. Whenever I'm taking a new pose or turning to the side, I may need to move my back leg so that the alignment stays supported. Keep breathing. Uttanasana B. Exhale, open the hip, open the chest, looking at the front hand. See that the shoulders are on top of the hips. So I'm very centered and then I look forward. Good. Keep breathing. Beautiful. What are my toes doing? Are they relaxed or tensed? And then inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, turn looking to me. And then exhale, bend the front knee, look to the front hand. Keeping both hands parallel to the mat or on your hips. Breathe. The breath is the real practice. The more I breathe, the better Shavasana. That's the tip. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, hips up and back. Cross your legs and come to sitting for seated positions. Dandasana is the first one. Toes look up, hands next to you. Turning the thigh muscles towards each other. The toes are coming towards me. Keep breathing. Spread all toes away from each other. Breathe. And relax toes. Inhale, hands up. Paschimottanasana A. Grabbing the big toes. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Now, if you use the belt, remember that this is here so that I can use the core more. Inhale, straighten, exhale, using your core. Belly, the navel is moving towards the thighs. Then the chest moving towards the knees. Then the chin moving towards the shins or ankles. And then you're going to look wherever you look. So you're like a little paper folding yourself. Beautiful. You can bend the knees anytime you wish. Paschimottanasana B. Inhale, straighten spine. Exhale, grab the legs from outside edges. Inhale, straighten spine. Exhale, forward fold. Keep breathing. Uddiyana active. Inhale, straighten spine. Paschimottanasana C. You can interlace the fingers. Inhale and exhale, stay here. Knees can be bent, straight, however it feels nice for you. Mindfully moving your body in a way that the stretch is in the belly of the muscle. If it moves more to the sides of the muscle, then bending the knees a little bit more so it moves back to the belly of the muscle. Inhale, come up. And let's do a vinyasa. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, come to Chaturanga. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, hips up. Back to sitting for Purvottanasana. For the full Purvottanasana, the legs stay straight and the toes will go against the mat as you bring your hips up. Modification, bending the knees, hips distance, looking at the navel and stay here. If it's comfortable, allow the head to drop and rest on the shoulder muscles. Choose what serves your body. Keep breathing. Fingers on the mat, also supporting. Exhale, come back to sitting. Inhale, straighten legs. Exhale, cross them, Chaturanga. Inhale, open. Exhale, hips up and back. Inhale, crossing the legs. You practicing jump throughs, you can do that using blocks or anything else. Ardha Pada Padma Paschimottanasana. Half lotus forward fold. So that's what I said before, but that's now the one. You can move the hip bone and then either bring the heel to your belly, and again we're going to see if the knee is against the mat, I can go for it. I can bind and go. If it's not, then let's do the modification. Flexing the ankle and then from here forward fold. Breathe. Flexing the ankle will protect you wherever you are. Inhale slowly up. And exhale, switch. Same thing. Still, let's move the hip bone. Just getting this like habit into whenever we're opening the hips, we are moving a bit. And then whatever version you did, you're going to do the same version. Good. Taking your time whenever you need to stay longer in any pose feels particularly nice. You can do that as well. And skip something else. Inhale slowly back to sitting. Exhale, let go. And vinyasa. So we do vinyasas between all the poses, or if you wish, you can do vinyasas also between all the sides as well. Whenever you feel the body is getting cold or your energy is getting lower, then do a vinyasa. Vinyasa will bring the energy up straight away. Right leg bend, that's the left one. Right leg bend to Trianga Mukha Eka Pada Paschimottanasana. Knees together, toes looking straight behind. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. Good job. Holding either the leg, or if my body weight goes really to one side, then place the hands on the side and keep the weight equally. Good job. Pelvic floor muscles in, belly in. Chalandra, throat lock, also active, and Ujjayi breath active. Any funky feelings in the knees, then come out from the pose. Inhale, come back up, exhale, let's switch. We never want to mess with the knees, so if there's funky things happening, modify. You can have a block under the thigh for modification in this case. Keep breathing. Using the exhale to bring yourself further to the fold. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, let go, and vinyasa. Back to sitting for Chanusirsasana 8. Bring the right leg against the left thigh. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Grabbing the leg, keep breathing, pelvic floor muscles in. Spine straightening. And core muscles bringing you to the fold. Shoulders aligned. Inhale, coming back to the sitting. Exhale, raise your body up and sit on your heel. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, forward fold. If this feels super weird, then just repeat what we did before. trying to find relaxation in the places that are tense, and then this relaxation will allow those places to stretch, and then strength in the places that are supporting the stretch. Inhale, come up, and exhale, let go. Let's do a mini vinyasa here. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, cross. Inhale, raise yourself up. And exhale, down again. The other side. Chano Sirsasana A with the left side. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe. Listen to the breath. The ocean breath. The meaning of Ujjayi breath is victorious breathing. The nickname ocean breath coming from the sound. Inhale, come back to sitting. Exhale, sitting on the heel or any other modification you did. You can stay up or forward fold, whatever's serving you right now. Breathing louder than your thoughts allows the body to guide you in the best version of this pose that's needed right now. Inhale, back to sitting. Exhale, let go. Let's do a mini vinyasa again. And we're going to do the modification of Chano Sirsasana C. So for that, you're going to come to squatting, opening your hips, placing the heels together, and standing on the toes, palms together, breathe. It's a balancing pose, but also a stretch for the toes. Pelvic floor muscles active, draw them in, belly in. Good job, everyone. Okay, from here, vinyasa. Back to sitting. Marichasanas. Marichasana A. Bring your right leg close to the hip so there's room between the thigh and your foot. You can use a block also between here. Inhale, hand comes up. Exhale, around your knee and then grabbing from back. Or you can stay up, sitting here and just bring the palms together. Breathe. Remembering it's not just progressing in the poses, it's really bringing this Ujjayi breath, this strong breath inside, oxygen in, while you are staying in the pose. The version of the pose, and then trusting that that's going to really bring this energy into the body, allowing the blood flow to be fluid. And equaling out any sides and injuries that's there. And then let's do the other side. Any version that you did, you're going to do exactly the same thing. Part of equaling why Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga is what it is that we always do same things on the right side and the left side. This allows the body to equal itself out if there's any histories, bodily histories that we are carrying some old injuries or habits. This is the option to equal this right side and the left side. Let go and a vinyasa. Mini vinyasa or full vinyasa, you can always choose yourself. Or if you wish to skip the vinyasa, just come straight to down or facing dog. Walk the dog and then come back to sitting. That's always also an option. Marichasana B. So for Marichasana B, if you're practicing half lotus, then your left leg will go into half lotus and everything else in this pose is the same as we just did. If you're not practicing half lotus, then maybe bring the leg under and then inhale, right hand up and around the thigh. And then inhale. If the hips are on the mat, you stay here. If the hip comes off the mat, then you can come to forward fold. But only if the hip comes off the mat, then you can come here. Allowing the spine to have its little stretch. Inhale up. And the other side. Now do exactly the same. So if in lotus again, move the leg before you go there. Now the right leg goes to the lotus if you're practicing that. And then the left hand right. And then forward. Keep breathing. Good. Strong breath, belly in. The pelvic floor muscles, the belly in, the mula bandha, uddiyana bandha, basically your inner core muscles, the ones that keeping you safe. So that I don't overdo. Inhale slowly up. Vinyasa or mini vinyasa, keep breathing. And back to sitting. Now Marichasana C, we're going to turn to the right side. Bend the right leg and turn behind. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale, look over the shoulder. Keep breathing. If you're practicing bind here, then you can bring the hand first in front of the outside of the bent leg. Keep breathing. Inhale, look in front. Exhale, let go, and to the other side. If you need a mini vinyasa between sides to equal it out, you can do that. Inhale. Right hand up. Exhale, twist. Now, any version you did. Keep breathing. Pelvic floor muscles up, belly in. Throat lock and ujjayi. The limb number 2, the 3 and 4, asana and pranayama. Inhale, look in front. Exhale, let go, vinyasa. Marichasana D. Now exactly like we did before, if you're practicing lotus, the same thing happens. First, left leg goes to lotus, right leg bend, and then we're twisting and looking to the side. But I'm going to do a modification, meaning you're going to bring the hands behind you, either fingers looking to your side or back, and the left leg with the bent ankle. Flexed ankle comes on your thigh, and then start moving yourself more closer and breathe. Breathe. Basically, step by step, we're building the body up for lotus poses from those postures. It's not about getting to the lotus pose, which is quite inhuman pose anyhow, but just practicing and stretching the same muscles that this would, the lotus pose would train or practice. So that's a good one for that. And then switch. Moving the hands away again, so you have room to switch. Belly, pelvic floor, and chin, and then come towards. Good. You want to stretch yourself? Keep breathing. Okay, move away and then vinyasa. Come back to sitting for Navasana sequences. We're going to do 3 rounds. If you want to do more, go on your own. The first Navasana boat pose, I'm going to show the one with holding the knees. You can hold them like I'm holding, you can just have it like softly here, or you don't have to hold it at all. Keep breathing. Straightening the lower back, bringing the body weight to the front of the sit bones. You can take the plugs if you wish and do or without. And mini vinyasa. Exhale from mini vinyasa. Here we call it push-up, Navasana push-up. And then the other version of Navasana, now maybe not holding anymore if you did. Or straightening the leg if you wish to. Getting those abs working. And then push up. Exhale and with an inhale push up. And the last round, maybe straightening the legs now, look up. Three deep breaths, 3 inhales, 3 exhales, and then cross the legs to vinyasa. With this boat, we arrive to the circus side of the full primary. That was called like that. I will put the name. The first circus pose, Puyabhidasana, hold shoulder pressure pose. For this, you can come to a squat and then move your palms under your thighs, next to your feet. So if you're already here, that's really good. You can stay here and press the shoulders with your legs. If you want to go further, still pressing the shoulders, keep breathing, look forward, and you're going to bring the toes together. If you wish, you can cross the toes as well. And if you're crossing them and you're going to move, you want to move the legs under, you can place the head on the mat and move them under the hands. And from here, coming back. Titipatasana, you're going to straighten the legs, still push the shoulders, and then from here, back up. And a nice landing too. I hope you're well. Let's do a Bakasana. This one we know. Hands on the Chaturanga, knees on your elbows. Inhale. Just the transition and then Vinyasa. So that's the full primary circus. The circus of the box. Yeah. And then coming back to sitting. Now we go to the tortoise. So first one is not sleeping, the other one is sleeping. Bring the legs open and bend the knees a little bit. So we're going to start moving the hands under. Now if I'm staying here and my chest doesn't really go further, I stay here, the legs stay bent, and that's how it is. If the chest comes against the mat for some, you can bend the knees a little bit. So we're going to start moving the hands under. Now if I'm staying here and my chest doesn't really go further, I stay here, the legs stay bent, and that's how it is. If the chest comes against the mat for some, you can bend the knees a little bit. weird reason, then you can straighten your knees. If not, then leave the knees bent, because, yeah, for obvious reasons. Keep breathing. And then we're going to put the tortoise to sleep. So inhale, helping yourself a little bit up in a way that you can bring the legs together. Now the hands can stay in front if you wish, and you can just come here. Or you can bring the hands behind you, one by one. This will look a bit weird, but yes, I believe it. Keep breathing. That's a sleeping tortoise. If you want to have a really good sleep, you can also interlace the ankles and move your legs behind your neck. Keep breathing. And then, if you're coming out, keep breathing very mindfully and step by step coming out from the tortoise. Good job. Don't we love traditional Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga? And then we do a Vinyasa. Not taking ourselves too seriously. That's what my teacher always told me when we were learning those poses. And then back to sitting. Now let's come to the rooster, which is nice as well. So for the rooster, we have the whole sequence here, really. So the first one we're going to do, if you're practicing lotus, like that, then you can bring the hands through those holes that are here. One is here, is here. So this is an option. The video people don't see what I'm doing. Okay, for the video people. So if you're practicing lotus, then there's going to be some holes where you can bring the hands. If not, just saying, traditional, we're having a yoga teacher training where you can take part now. If you're not traditionally practicing the way how we do it, any cross leg and just hug. Just hold the legs.
What's the hands for?
The hands, they come through and then you put them, and then you just are like this. And breathe. Kara Kridas. Or just hold them like a little baby. So the one, good job. So the one, no, the one is here.
Okay.
And the other is here. Yeah, they're like imaginary holes. And when you're holding them, now comes the nice way. We call this rebirth poses. So this one, you're like holding it, and now you're going to do 9 circles on your back around yourself. So that's like the 9 months. Keep breathing. So first you're an embryo. That was an embryo pose, the one that I showed. Now you're like in the belly, getting born. Keep breathing. And then you are born as a rooster. You place the hands on the mat, you raise yourself up and come up here, and if you want you can do and then you come. And I'm not even kidding. I really suggest everyone to go to India, to Mysore, and practice full primary series with yogis. It's fun. So, rooster, yes? But instead of rooster, what we usually do, because we like to practice things we don't know that well, we just do a little push-up. So, exhale and inhale. And then let's do a vinyasa. And we're going to arrive to the next animal in the circus, which is the butterfly. But before the full butterfly, we have like this not so full, like still being born a butterfly. Opening the legs, and from here you can grab the toes if that feels nice. Inhale and exhale, just staying here. Like, sounds like a normal pose for, but no. So you have to check that there's room behind you. If you're sitting very against the wall. Come more further away. You have to have also room here a little bit. And then from here, first what you're gonna do, you're gonna come to sitting like in Navasana with legs up. And with an exhale, you're gonna roll behind with hips up. Keep breathing. And with an inhale, you're gonna roll back to sitting with legs up. Good. Yes, or keep rolling wherever you are. That's also nice. And now I usually do not bring both legs on the mat equally because it's going to hurt my heels. If you want to do that, you have to land on the shins. If you do not, you're going to hurt your heels. So I usually just bring them one by one and then grab it again. Good job. Keep breathing. And we're going to skip this vinyasa and turn into a butterfly straight away. So toes together and sliding the hips closer. Pada Konasana. Good job. From here, with an exhale, you can come to forward fold, keeping the legs as they are. And then inhale slowly up. Bring the knees together, grab the big toes of your right leg and come laying down. Keep looking at the same leg that's down. You can again, just like before when we were standing, hold the toes or the knee. Exhale, open. And look to the other side of the opened hip. Good, keep breathing. We're laying down so the energy really wants to go, but we're not in the end yet. Inhale, bring the leg back, kissing the knee. And switch. The other side, same thing. Keep breathing. Keep breathing, equal inhale, equal exhale. And then exhale, open, head goes on the mat and turn to the other side of the open hip. Inhale, bring it back to the center, kissing the knee, and let go. Now from here, you're going to bring both legs behind your head and grab your peak toes. Breathe. And with an inhale, roll yourself to sitting. Keep holding your toes. Breathe. Good job. And exhale, roll back. Grab from outside edges, inhale, roll up. Breathe. Yes, Marilyn, that's beautiful. Yeah, it's this bar, you know, that's like turned upside down. I can't turn over anymore. That's a pose too. And then vinyasa. And then come back to laying down on your back for 3 rounds of bridges. So you can do either 3 rounds or 1 long round, however you choose. Start from modified bridge, just getting the back ready. And then when you want to move on to a full bridge, you can do that. If for some reason you don't want to do the bridge at all, you can do any other modification, for example, like Marilyn is doing, is a good option. So you can bring your block under your back, yin yoga style, and have this opening here. And from here you can even move further in a way that you can lengthen the legs if you wish, and see how that works for the spine. Exhale, coming down, or staying there for 10 more breaths. And inhale, coming up for a full bridge or another version of a modified bridge that you wish to practice. Yes, good job. If we are thinking about the function of the pose, the function of the bridge, heart opener. So we're opening our chest, the chest raising upward. And then either stay here for 5 more breaths or exhale coming down and inhale for final round. A modified version, full version, anything that serves you today. And then exhale when you come down now. For a second, please take an active shavasana before doing any contrast stretches. Straighten the legs, close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths, just allow the body to fall however it falls. The best information comes in laying on a hard ground with your back. Best information about the body, what's the spine doing, is there any inequality happening in the body, what is tense, what needs more care in the future. And then you can grab your knees and hug them, roll, massage yourself side to side, back and forth, and come to sitting. Roll yourself to sitting, to Paschimottanasana. Now this Paschimottanasana can be like a loose one, or you can do another version of Paschimottanasana C. So before we were holding from outside edges, maybe now you want to hold from up. Beautiful. I love it. If you are practicing finishing sequence on your own, you can go through them one by one. I will go through and just have a little, how you say, smell of them. So first inhale, coming up. Roll on your back again for shoulder stand. So shoulder stand, bringing the hips up and hands behind the back, or a modification, staying on the mat and just raising the legs up. Keep breathing. Yes, good. Deep breaths. Good. Now from here, you can bring the toes behind you. Yeah, exactly. Or if you are staying in the modification, you can just stay there. Just keeping them up. It's a strength pose for that. So the blood will come down, but at the same time you are getting some strength here. So even if we are not doing exactly what everyone else are doing, I promise you, there's always a benefit. Either strength or stretch is happening. It's not about that it's a perfect looking how everyone else does something. Good. And then from here, either if you are having your legs behind, you can bring the knees here. So good job. You do your own. I'm not going to tell you anything else anymore. So keep breathing. So everyone else who are in some other poses, bring the soles of the feet together. So you're going to open the hips. So either you are on the shoulder stand doing that, or you are with the hips on the mat and still doing that. So opening like this, laying down butterfly. Good. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, helping your back. There. Yeah, you can hop hands and if you wish. Keep breathing. So we're going to do a fish. Any modification of the fish. So you can keep the legs in butterfly if you want to, or you can straighten them. And then the hands will go behind your lower back. So they are not like up from the waist, but they're not all the way down from the waist. They are somewhere like where the butt begins. And when they are there, you're going to use your elbows to help yourself a little bit up. So using the elbows, you're going to come up. Yeah, good. From here, you will start to bring the head against the mat. So you need to use the elbows again to find the way where the head lands. Now, if that doesn't make any sense right now, or there's any injuries that doesn't allow me to do that, you're going to bring the legs 45 degrees and stay here. If you want to make it super interesting, you can also bring the hands and stay like that. Again, giving the strength pose. Beautiful, good job. So any versions, we always choose what works for us today in this moment. We are not performing or getting ourselves ready to a performance. It's more about stretching and breathing and strengthening. Slowly allow yourself to lay down on the mat again. And if you wish now, you can have one more vinyasa, or skip the vinyasa, come straight to down facing dog. Come to your knees. And we're going to do a headstand. Or some version of it, like Katie likes to say. So we're getting ourselves ready for a headstand. First, you measure your elbows. Then you interlace the fingers. You bring the pinky finger inside because we don't want to crush it. You're going to place the palms on top of your head, on the crown of the head. And where your unicorn horn is growing out, that's what's going to go against the mat. If that doesn't make sense, then you can bring the crown of the head against the mat. So whatever version works for you. From here, you're going to just bring the knees up, walk the legs as close to the body as it feels comfortable, and you're going to stay there. No jumping. Breathe. Find the confidence in the balance first, and just stay there. Enjoy that you have the balance wherever you are. No need to go anywhere further. If you're up there, then breathe louder. Belly in and breathe. If the party gets weird, go back to the same way you came in. And then come to child's pose and rest. Good. You did great. Amazing. Amazing practice. We are getting to the end now. So for this end, first we're going to have a yoga mudra. Find yourself in a comfortable sitting position. Grab your elbows from behind and come to forward fold. If you are in a lotus or you want to practice full on, you can have belts or two belts. Put them around your toes. I would need another one too. You can use the same one. And then put them around the toes. And now you're going to have from here, bringing the hands closer. So that's the full one. So it's a, how do you say, a connected pose. Yes, Izzy, but breathe. Strong breath. The more challenging the pose, the stronger the breath. That's why the breath is there. It's supporting us through the hard times. That's why the yoga poses are so weird. Even if we do like one breath, congratulate myself and then move on. That's what we are learning. We're learning how to keep breathing when it's not super comfortable. And then Padmasana. Come to sitting. Now, I like to switch the crossing. So however you crossed, just switch it now. Just to get some equal breath. You can stay here where you are to meditate or come into Shavasana. You can have a blanket or socks or whatever's will be nice for you. You're going to stay in Shavasana around 5-6 minutes, and then I will guide you out from Shavasana. Let go of the Ujjayi breath, natural breathing. Allow your belly to move freely. If there's any tension anywhere, just notice it and let it go. Allowing the gravity to bring you closer to the earth. fingers. Bringing yourself back to this room. It's Friday evening, February, in Estonia, Tallinn. Turn yourself to one side. Take a few breaths. If there's anything that's not serving you anymore, leave that on the mat. And breathe up. Sitting. Close your eyes, bringing the hands to your heart, however it feels comfortable for you. Say thank you to your body for serving you. And I say thank you for sharing your practice. Like that. Namaste. Good job.